Hey, I'm CDiinky. Alrighty everybody, hopefully everyone is having a great day, evening and or night. Today, the grounded 1.4.7 update has been out of the playtest servers and is now available for all players on PC and console. But just before we get into things, if you guys like to hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. And also go ahead and check out the membership program, as I've just posted a bunch of members only videos for you guys to watch and see. Alright, the plug is now over. It has just been over a month since the 1.4.7 playtest update was announced, and I made a video on that. Majority of those changes are still the same, so if you'd like to check out that video as well, the card would be in the top right hand corner. The devs did push back the update just a little bit longer to add a few more things that were like issues in the playtest and have now been fixed. So the very first thing that they have added, which is actually brand new, is the new AFK state inside of the game. If you are AFK for longer than 60 seconds, so you do not move, you do not like swing your weapon or anything like that, you'll be now in the AFK state, meaning that your hunger and thirst rate will be reduced by 95% until you move your character again. Now, me personally, I feel like this is a weird thing to add inside the game, as we already have the coziness system, which already reduces your hunger and thirst rate inside your base, and you don't even need to be AFK. If you're playing in single player, there's also the menu button that just pauses the game for you. But if you have something cooking up like Mighty Globs or food cooking up, I do see that sometimes I myself do go AFK, but I never come back like needing for food and hunger because I'm not gone for that long. It seems that this change has been added mainly for multiplayer. If one of your friends or family members has gone AFK for a very long time, instead of them dying to no hunger or no thirst, it just completely stops that from happening, so they can be AFK for pretty much as long as possible. But this also means this can be cheesed to get a source of infinite food, so if you make an aphid or a weevil trap and then go ahead and chuck one of your friends on top of the weevil trap so the bugs are in the area and they spawn in, you can sit there for like hours and hours upon end and have infinite aphids spawning, and you just got free food. And finally, for those who are asking, if I go AFK, will I still get raided? The answer is yes. The devs did try to make the AFK state to stop raids, but there was just too many bugs that were involved in it. So if you go AFK, you can still get raided, so just be careful about that one. You can now use fusion crystals to upgrade your armor past level 9 inside of New Game Plus to a maximum of level 15. This was in the previous playtest for Grounded, but now in the newest update, they have just reduced the costs of the armor upgrades by 40%, meaning it should be a lot easier to max out your armor so you do not get one-shot by a bunch of the creatures inside of New Game Plus. And for those wondering, no, the weapons are still the exact same, going from 5 fusion crystals per level to a maximum of level 15. They have made it so that in New Game Plus you get more raw science the higher the New Game Plus you are in. Infused creatures gain 10% more raw science per New Game Plus, and infused bosses now grant 30% more raw science in every New Game Plus. But they've now changed it so the infected Broodmiller has separate scaling to the other bosses, and is now giving you a base reward of 40,000 raw science, increasing by 30% per New Game Plus. So for me in this footage in New Game Plus 22, I got 292,000 raw science on a singular kill. And it's great to see the devs are adding inside the game high risk and high reward for more raw science. I just wish they also gave you more infused ooze as well, so you can just straight up farm the infected Broodmiller, which is the hardest boss in the game, to get the best resources. Now, even though the infected Broodmiller has the most amount of raw science gain inside a New Game Plus, in my personal opinion, it is still much better to just farm the Hedge Broodmiller, as it's the easiest boss in the game, and all it takes is about 3.5 kills to get the same amount of raw science as the infected Broodmiller. And I think we can all agree we'd much rather fight 3 Hedge Broodmillers than 1 infected Broodmiller. But that there is going to be all of the brand new changes and adjustments added inside of this update. They didn't add as much as I expected. I did think they were going to add a bunch more into the update, but I guess we are going to need to wait for Grounded 1.4.8. if that is even coming inside of the future. But for those who would like a brand new Grounded update using mods, I would highly recommend using the Tiny Tidbits mod. No, this is not an ad or a sponsor. I just really recommend you guys check out the Tiny Tidbits mod. You are going to need to be on PC only if you want to test out this mod. So for those console players, I'm sorry, maybe one day in the future console support for mods might be implemented into the game, but I'll leave a link down below for that mod in the description. But that there is going to be the end of today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video, even though it's a little bit of a short one. there's not enough content for me to make a full-length video on this update, but if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and heck, even a comment down below. I'd really appreciate that. And also a massive shout out to my channel members and tier 3 members, Idiot Plays, Coco, The Stitchman, and Abby the QCat Gamer. I appreciate you guys a lot. And with all that said, guys, I will catch you guys in the next video.